In the wildlands of Africa, Asia, and parts of Europe, there is a small creature whose bravery far exceeds its size. This animal is the mongoose, a fast, sharp, and unbelievably fearless survivor. At first glance, the mongoose may look like nothing more than a small mammal with a long body, short legs, and fur the color of sand and earth. But behind that small appearance is a hunter with lightning reflexes, a sharp mind, and a survival instinct so strong that it has become one of the most iconic animals in the natural world. The mongoose wakes with the sun, its eyes scanning every corner of its territory. It is alert from the very first moment, always aware that danger could come from above, below, or all around. It moves with a quick, light step, weaving through tall grass, rocks, roots, and shadows with ease. Every rustle catches its attention, every scent tells a story, and every sound becomes a clue. For the mongoose, awareness is the key to staying alive. Though small, it is a highly adaptable animal. It can live in deserts, forests, grasslands, and even close to human settlements. No matter where it is, the mongoose finds ways to survive. It feeds on insects, eggs, small mammals, and fruits, but it is most famous for its extraordinary ability to hunt and kill venomous snakes. This skill has fascinated humans for centuries. Many stories and legends describe the mongoose as a brave warrior that stands fearless in front of danger. And those stories are not exaggerations. The confrontation between a mongoose and a snake is one of the most dramatic scenes in nature. When a cobra lifts its hood and hisses, most animals run. But the mongoose does not back away. Instead, it approaches, studying the snake's movements, reading its body language, and waiting for the exact moment to strike. The snake relies on its venom, on its speed, and on the fear it normally inspires. But the mongoose relies on something else: pure agility and unmatched reaction time. The mongoose moves in a blur. Each jump, each twist, each step is calculated and deliberate. When the snake lunges forward with its deadly fangs, the mongoose reacts faster than the eye can see. It dodges to the side, leaps away, and circles again. This back and forth continues, a deadly dance of precision and timing. Then suddenly, the mongoose sees its opportunity. In one explosive movement, it springs forward and bites the snake behind the head, where the scales are thinner and the snake cannot fight back. In only a few seconds, the battle is over. A small mammal has defeated a creature that many fear, proving once again that size does not determine strength. Part of the mongoose's success lies in its unique biology. It has a level of natural resistance to certain types of snake venom, giving it an advantage that few predators possess. Even if it is bitten, the mongoose often survives and continues fighting. But this resistance does not make it careless. Every mongoose still relies heavily on speed, timing, and intelligence. It wins not because it is immune, but because it is faster, smarter, and more precise than its enemy. Watching a mongoose hunt a snake is like watching a master of martial arts. Every motion has purpose, every strike has intention, and every moment is filled with tension. But snakes are not the only threats in the mongoose's life. The wild is full of predators, and the mongoose constantly faces danger from animals much larger than itself. Birds of prey circle high above, looking for movement. Eagles and hawks can swoop down in an instant, attempting to grab a young or careless mongoose. But the mongoose has eyes sharp enough to detect shadows against the sky. It darts for cover, weaving between rocks and bushes, disappearing before the bird can reach it. Its reflexes, once again, are its greatest weapon. On the ground, foxes, jackals, and wild dogs pose a different threat. These predators are larger and stronger, yet the mongoose does not simply flee. It stands tall, its fur puffing up to make it look bigger. It bares its small but sharp teeth and lets out a fierce growl. A single mongoose might retreat, but when they are in a group, they defend each other with surprising aggression. A pack of mongooses can chase away a much larger animal by moving together, surrounding it and attacking from different angles. Their teamwork is as impressive as their bravery. Even large mammals like wild boars or aggressive primates cannot intimidate a determined mongoose. When cornered, it stays alert, watching every movement of its opponent, waiting for a mistake. And when running is the smarter choice, the mongoose runs with incredible speed, zigzagging through the terrain until it reaches safety. The mongoose also faces small but deadly enemies. Scorpions and venomous insects make up part of its diet. One sting from a scorpion could be fatal to many creatures, but the mongoose once again uses timing and movement to win. It avoids the stinger, flips the scorpion over, and bites quickly before the insect can react. Every day of its life is a test of skill, awareness, and courage. Despite the dangers it faces, the mongoose is not only a fighter, but also an intelligent, social, and curious animal. It explores its environment constantly, learning new strategies, remembering threats, and adapting to every challenge. It communicates with others of its kind through sounds and body signals, working together to find food, raise their young, and defend their territory. The mongoose's life is a balance of danger and discovery, fear and bravery, caution and boldness. In many cultures, the mongoose has become a symbol of courage, intelligence, and victory against overwhelming odds. It teaches an important lesson. Strength is not measured by size, but by spirit. The mongoose does not survive because it is big. It survives because it is fast, because it is smart, because it is brave enough to face dangers that others run from. It is a reminder that even the smallest creatures can become legends in the natural world. And as long as the wild exists, the mongoose will continue to run, hunt, fight, and prove that fearlessness and agility can triumph over venom, size, and strength. It is one of nature's greatest little warriors, a symbol of survival, determination, and fearless courage. And yet, the story of the mongoose stretches even further, revealing layers of resilience and complexity that few animals can match. Beyond the battles and the constant tests of survival, the mongoose plays an important role in maintaining the balance of its ecosystem. By controlling populations of rodents, insects, and venomous reptiles, it helps stabilize the environment for countless other species. This balance is delicate, and the mongoose stands as one of nature's silent guardians, working tirelessly without recognition. As the seasons change, so does the world around the mongoose. During the dry season, when the land cracks and the rivers shrink, food becomes scarce. Many animals struggle to survive, but the mongoose adapts quickly. It expands its search range, explores deeper tunnels, and digs through hardened soil to uncover hidden insects and roots. In harsh droughts, one tiny insect can become a precious meal. Yet even in these times, the mongoose continues to protect its young, teach them to hunt, and move with purpose across the dusty terrain. When the rainy season arrives, the landscape transforms almost overnight. Grass grows taller, insects multiply rapidly, and new dangers emerge. Snakes become more active, monitor lizards roam wider territories, and predatory birds take advantage of clearer skies. For the mongoose, this means new battles, new strategies, and new challenges. But it also means opportunity. With more food available, the mongoose thrives. Its young learn faster, its movements become sharper, and its energy renews for the long months ahead. In some regions, mongooses develop surprising relationships with other species. There are stories of mongooses traveling near herds of large animals like buffalo or antelope, using the height of these giants to detect predators earlier. In exchange, they help reduce insects and pests that bother the herd. These unlikely alliances show that even in the wild, where every creature fights for survival, cooperation can emerge in unexpected ways. The mongoose's sharp instincts are not only used in battle, they also guide it in choosing safe shelters. A mongoose den is often a complex network of tunnels protected by narrow entrances that larger predators cannot squeeze through. Inside, the den is warm, hidden, and filled with the scent of family. When danger approaches, the mongoose retreats not in fear, but with intention, positioning itself where it can best defend its young or escape at a moment's notice. This clever use of the landscape is another reason the mongoose continues to thrive in environments where many small creatures do not survive. As night falls across the plains, the mongoose's world slows down. Birds return to their nests, predators begin their evening patrols, and the darkness thickens. For the mongoose, it is a moment of rest, a chance to groom its fur, clean its wounds from the day's battles, and curl around its pups in the safety of the den. Outside, the wild continues its endless cycle of danger and opportunity, but inside, for a brief moment, there is peace. A peace earned through vigilance, courage, and relentless determination. Yet dawn always returns, bringing new challenges. A rustle in the grass could be a snake, a shadow overhead could be a hawk, a distant growl could signal a roaming predator. But the mongoose rises once more, stretching its small but powerful body, stepping into the new day with the same fearlessness that defines its entire existence. It is a creature that cannot afford doubt. Every moment is a choice. Stand firm, stay alert, and survive. And so the legend of the mongoose grows with each sunrise. A tiny warrior shaped by the raw forces of nature. A hunter capable of defeating venomous foes. A protector willing to fight beyond its size for the safety of its family. A symbol of bravery, intelligence, and relentless spirit. Whether sprinting across the savanna weaving through tangled roots in a forest or disappearing into tall grass as daylight fades, the mongoose remains one of the most captivating animals in the natural world. For those who watch closely, its story is more than survival. It is a testament to what determination can achieve, no matter the odds. The mongoose reminds us that true strength lies not in size or appearance, but in the heart of the one who refuses to surrender. And even as the mongoose moves through its territory, every action reflects years of evolution and survival wisdom. Each leap, each twist, each careful step is the culmination of countless generations that have honed these instincts to perfection. Young mongooses, following their mothers and older siblings, observe every encounter, every nuance of hunting and evasion, learning not from textbooks, but from life itself. These lessons are critical. A single mistake could mean the end, and yet the young absorb each moment, practicing, imitating, and gradually mastering the techniques that will one day make them as formidable as their elders. The mongoose's courage is matched only by its curiosity. It investigates new scents, examines holes in the ground, and watches the movements of other animals with careful attention. This curiosity is not reckless. It is deliberate and strategic. By understanding its surroundings, the mongoose minimizes risk while maximizing opportunity. It can detect hidden predators, locate elusive prey, and navigate through unfamiliar terrain with confidence. Every successful hunt, every evasive maneuver, adds to its experience and sharpens its reflexes for future challenges. In addition to facing natural predators and hunting prey, mongooses sometimes encounter humans. Some communities view them as beneficial animals because they help control snakes and pests, while others see them as intruders. In all these situations, the mongoose remains cautious yet assertive. Its awareness allows it to assess threats, gauge risk, and act in a way that ensures survival without unnecessary confrontation. Even when humans unintentionally threaten their dens or food sources, mongooses respond with intelligence and flexibility, proving that their adaptability extends beyond the wild into human-influenced environments. The social structure of mongooses further amplifies their survival abilities. Living in tight-knit groups, they rely on communication that is complex and nuanced. High-pitched calls, body movements, and even the position of their tails convey critical information about food sources, threats, and territory boundaries. This social intelligence allows them not only to survive individually, but to thrive as a group. When a snake enters their territory, one mongoose may act as the lookout, while others coordinate an attack or stand ready to intervene. Such teamwork ensures that even the smallest individuals have a fighting chance against formidable opponents. Through all these challenges, the mongoose's life is a delicate balance of risk and reward. Every day is a test of agility, strategy, and courage. Every encounter, whether with prey or predator, teaches lessons that shape future behavior. And through this constant cycle, the mongoose hones an extraordinary set of skills that few other animals possess. The ability to hunt venomous snakes, defend against larger predators, navigate complex terrains, and nurture the next generation with both protection and instruction. As twilight descends, the mongoose retreats to its hidden den, a sanctuary meticulously chosen and maintained. It curls around its young, groomed and alert even in rest, while outside, the wild remains unpredictable and dangerous. In these moments of quiet, the mongoose embodies resilience. It is both vulnerable and invincible, small yet commanding respect through its actions and instincts. And when the first light of dawn spreads across the plains and forests once more, the mongoose rises, ready to face another day filled with challenges and opportunities. A living testament to courage, intelligence, and the relentless will to survive. From its relentless pursuit of venomous snakes to its daring encounters with larger predators, from its strategic evasion of birds of prey to the careful nurturing of its young, the mongoose continues to embody the essence of a true warrior. Every movement, every instinct, every calculated risk is a reminder that greatness does not always come from size, but from spirit, resilience, and determination. In the world of the wild, the mongoose stands as a symbol of bravery and adaptability, proving that even the smallest of creatures can leave the most remarkable impact on the ecosystem and in the story of survival itself.